Well, it's exactly 9:16. Yes, Siddhant, I can hear you. Can you hear me clearly?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Amazing. Okay, Kolkata, this amazing guy out there is truly an amazing guy, because I'll tell you why. It's not just about what he's into, but what he's done to himself. Well, a warm welcome to Siddhant Digvijay Jaitha, one of the largest importers in the aviation industry, and who has been the pioneers into imports of aircraft and spare supplying pan-India. In fact, he's the fourth generation. So the family's been into it over the years, and he's been running this amazing business. First of all, Siddhant, originally, where are you from?
So I'm from Bombay, Jimmy.
Okay, so tell me one thing. Why aircraft business? It's family around the down. Okay, so how come being in Bombay you've come to Kolkata? People do it the other way around.
No, so what happened, Jimmy? Basically, I'm born and brought up in Bombay, and due to a family separation, we bought the company, and the head office was always situated in Calcutta. So my entire family had to move down, and we bought the company.
Oh wow! So I can see the Jaguar, I can see the Ferrari, along with those amazing corporate aircrafts with you. Great. Now, tell us a little bit about yourself. I want everybody to know you a little bit, because you are going to be telling us a story which a lot of people try a lot, but many of them don't succeed to reverse health areas. So just tell us a little bit about yourself. I want the world to hear you. I want people to listen to you. And I want you to introduce yourself the way you would want to introduce yourself. And I've been told you've also written a book. So a lot of talk is going to be happening. So Siddhant, please go ahead. Once again, wow, a warm welcome on 91.9 Friends FM, on the digital domain, as well as across the airwaves of the City of Joy. Go ahead, Siddhant.
Hi, everyone. First of all, I want to tell everyone a big warm hi from my side. I'm a guy from Bombay, shifted to Calcutta. And as Jimmy rightly said, so it's a family legacy. I'm the fourth generation running my aviation industry out here. And we mainly supply to all the corporates, government and flying schools.
Wow.
So the main reason I wanted to connect, and because the younger generation also is facing the same problem, the obesity and diabetes. I see a lot of from age of 30 to about 45 mainly, who's suffering from type 2 diabetes. So basically, it was my own personal journey.
I'm just curious.
Yeah.
How much do you weigh right now?
I'm 77.
How much did you weigh before you reversed your diabetes?
I was 106.
Oops. Okay, so you must have been that plump, nice, tough-looking Siddhant. Which one do you prefer, the previous or right now?
Right now, definitely.
Okay, so great. You've done something which very few people manage. Or they are continuously on medication, they're continuously taking medication, and it's like becoming a lifelong kind of stuff. So how did it start off? Because generally all of us here, when we are too lazy to do too much. So what made you start off saying that, yaar, 106 kg hai, mujhe pehle reduce karna hai? Secondly, you reverse diabetes in a very normal and natural way. So do tell us about it.
So I was eating a lot of unhealthy food, Jimmy. I started, once I shifted to Calcutta, especially after my marriage, my lifestyle and my eating habits really went for a toss. And I was eating I was having aerated drinks, I was having all the junk food in the world, and I didn't measure my scale. It was just going up and up and up. And suddenly I started feeling a lot of breathlessness, which happened. And when I was just walking even 10 steps, it was like I could not breathe. It was getting really difficult to breathe when I was also just taking 10 steps. So my mother decided that why not show it to the doctor once and see what exactly is the problem. So when we got our test done, my fasting was 225.
Was it Rizwan?
Yes, it was Rizwan.
He's my doc also, an amazing guy, trust me. And he looks at so much of natural stuff.
Right. So, he really motivated me, told me the downside, what I will miss out. And obviously, we all have one life. I have a small daughter who's 8 years old. she also played a part in terms of pushing me and, telling me, Dad, I want to see you at your fittest. So that was everyone. It was a teamwork which really pulled me out of that and got into the health track.
So what did you do? I mean, give us an idea when you were 106 kgs. What was your daily routine? What would you do? How would you avoid the temptation?
So luckily for me, Jimmy, I was into medication. I was not into insulin. That was a plus point. So I could do intermittent fasting, which really helped me. So after 7 p.m. till the next 11 a.m., I was doing a 16-hour fast. And the 8-hour window, I used to have a lot of proteins and various dietary changes through my nutritionist also, which helped me. Also, there was a psychologist, also plays a big role. She used to check on me every day, motivating me, because physical, fooding, everything plays a part. But even your mind plays a very important part when you want to change something in your life. So,
absolutely, you're totally right.
Yeah, so she kept motivating me, checking on me every day, telling me, pushing me to do a better version of myself. And yes, so what I started was I got myself a step tracker. I started doing about 20,000 steps a day.
Oops, 20,000. How do
Yes.
you manage that? Yeah.
Yes,
I mean,
but
tell
it
me, 106 kgs and 20,000 steps a day is nearly about 7 to 8 kilometers.
Yeah, so basically, even if you're walking in an entire day, if you just take a step tracker, you'll see you've already done about 7 to 8,000 in a day, entire day. So what I used to do earlier, in my office cabin, I just used to sit down. But now what I do is I walk around the stairway, I walk myself up the stairs, down the stairs. So I've been very mobile, and automatically it doesn't have to be a park. So when you just keep walking and being mobile, you automatically don't realize where the 20,000 steps go.
Absolutely.
So-
So how long did it take for you to move from your 100 plus to a 77?
So it took me exactly 7 months, Jimmy. I was roughly losing about 4 to 4.5 kgs a month.
Wow.
And I was doing a lot of activities, so I enrolled myself into a kickboxing class.
Oops.
I enrolled myself into a gym where I was doing weight training for thrice a week. I was also playing golf just to relax my mind every Sunday. So everything put together really helped me a lot. And,
Okay. So I'm just wondering, so you're totally off sweets, you're totally off everything, or
No, so what I do, Jimmy, is basically I don't kill my cravings. So today, if I'm craving a pizza or I'm craving to have noodles or anything like that, I substitute the elements. So instead of using a wheat base, I'm using a ragi base for the bread. I'm using the tomato original puree made at home. Instead of cheese, I put tofu. So I
Okay.
mix and match my products, so I don't kill my cravings as well. So I get to have the best of both worlds right now, honestly. Yeah.
wow, this is amazing. So you've written a book, and I'm just curious.
Yes.
Currently, if you look at fasting and you look at post eating, what is your sugar levels?
So right now I'm under control. My sugar levels, my fasting is about 90, and my PP is around 125.
Amazing.
So
I'm also a diabetic, type 2, and at one point, my thing was 275 and etc. Well, again, Dr. Sadiq has been a great guy,
Yeah.
and though medication is still going on, but because of my eating habits, I lost about 15 kgs, walking, a little bit of chilling out and relaxing, not too much, but a little bit of chilling and relaxing. And I think now also I am on 100, 102, 105 fasting, and about 125, 130 maximum, after food for 2 hours. So I think if we are disciplined, if we have that willpower in nahi, I think we can do it. And of course, you've also written a book. Tell us something about it.
Yes, so Jimmy, as you rightly said, willpower plays a very important role. If you want to do anything, you just have to be dedicated and focused. And trust me, type 2 diabetes is just a lifestyle change, which I've realized. I'm a living example. If I can do it, I think everyone can.
Absolutely. So are you still on medication?
No, I'm totally off medication from last 3 months.
Okay, so how was it like, when you were under control?
So
How did you feel ki yaar, now I should be off medication? Because I remember doc told me about you In fact, last year, I think you remember, he told me there's this one guy who's so dedicated and he's actually reversed. So, Jimmy, you can do it. And actually, it just happened because, I eat a lot of fruits. I avoid, I've stopped sweets. Once in a way, it just, pops in and I think willpower's there. So, when did you realize or how did you know, Kiar, I need to go off medicines now because I'm under control? Did the doctor advise you, or you felt, or you thought, or what?
So basically every month, first we used to do weekly sugar testing, and then it became monthly, and then after 3 months, the doctor suddenly told me, Siddhant, you don't need to have more medications. You're off your diabetes, everything is in control, and just follow a disciplined lifestyle, go the way you're going, and you'll never need to get back on it. So
wow, this is amazing. Everybody says, yeah, medicine lege control karo, but you actually reversed it in a very normal way. And 3 months ago, you were off medication for diabetes.
Right.
So currently, you measure the sugar levels averaging every month, every week.
Yeah, so what I do, Jimmy, is now I don't go to the clinic to get my sugar tested. I just prick it and I just see my sugar levels, and it's been coming under control all the time when I do it.
So when you stopped your medication, I'm just curious. Suppose you stopped your medication today and 3-4 days you were without medication. Did you suddenly find a spike or a plus minus in the sugar levels?
Not really at all. Because I was...
Go ahead,
I was
please.
so much into my sports and other things. I'm always constantly doing something activity-wise. I think that keeps you in check.
So tell me one thing is, what would your message be to everybody out there, especially everybody watching you, listening to you across the airwaves and on the digital domain? I'm sure a lot of people have been affected by diabetes. So if they want to really make a difference or do something, how do they go about with it? What is the mantra?
So the first thing is change your lifestyle. Unhealthy lifestyle will get you nowhere. I think be mobile. Even if you cannot go to a gym, you cannot do any physical activity outside, do it at home. Get a skipping rope, get a few weights, start doing it, walk up the stairs, down the stairs, don't use an elevator, start doing the basic things. And also if people can do the intermittent fasting, start slowly because that really helps. I started with 14 hours first, then I switched to the 16 hours, and increase your protein intake. I think the protein intake plays a very important role as well. So
what is your typical diet? Let us know. I'm just curious.
Yeah, so basically I wake up in the morning, I have a hot glass of water, and then I have egg whites, like boiled eggs for my breakfast. Then I have a lot of protein. So in the lunch I have a rajma or a chola or different kinds of proteins. I've quit rice, so I've not been having rice for about 5-6 months now.
Okay.
But I think once a while it doesn't do harm, but I've quit rice, so I've not been having rice at all. And basically have as much as proteins, have an early dinner, if preferably before 7 o'clock, and just be mobile. I think mobile is the most important thing if you want to control yourself. So
this is truly amazing. Yeah, this is truly amazing, Siddhant. You've reversed diabetes. You have been off medicines for 3 months. Your thing is under control. Are you enjoying your life?
I'm loving it, Jimmy. In fact, I've become so social now. Before it was a time I never wanted to leave the house. Now I actually like looking at myself in the mirror, dressing up, going out, meeting people, and also it's helped me business-wise to interacting with people, being more confident when I talk to someone. So
Okay.
It's changed. It's been an overall change for me.
So I'm just curious. Once you changed over from the 100 and plus kgs to the 77, I'm sure you had a major wardrobe problem.
Yes, definitely. In fact, I bought a new clothes. I told my wife to move all her clothes as well. I've taken over her wardrobe as well. So it's been, it's been a great journey, and I continue. I've given myself self-motivation. So self-motivation also plays an important role. I look at my child every day, and I look at and I want her to be the best example which I could for a father as well. So
Amazing. I'm so happy we met up that night.
Yes,
And I'm
yes.
so happy I heard your story. So I said we must, we have Prashun from a bank saying bankers are most prone to diabetics because of tension of cross-selling of financial products in the bank. Diabetes has become a part of their life because of pressure and tension. So some of them are very slim and trim, but still they have diabetes because overwork, pressure, very, very difficult to manage time for a lot of people who are in service, So, your mantra, I really request people to adopt it, exercise, control yourself. And I'll tell you honestly, it needs willpower. I used to love sweets. I used to have so many sweets, but last 6 months, mushkil se I've had maybe one or two. I've gone off rated waters. I used to drink liters of Pepsi.
Okay.
I've gone totally off it. Once in a blue moon, I have a sweet. So I think all these small little things have helped me, and the way it's helped you, because you are into kickboxing and you're into this and that. I can't imagine. Were you into kickboxing after you lost or before you lost?
So I've always athletic, Jimmy. I used to, in my school also, I was like playing basketball, football. I was always a sports person. So it did not take me time and touch. And one thing was good, that I know how to play every sport in the book.
Great. So I'm just curious.
Yeah.
When you got married, were you 106 or were you 77?
No, in fact, I was 73.
When you got married, you were 73 kgs.
Yes.
Amazing. So I'm just wondering if your wife saw you, or your wife saw you when you were 106. What would she have said when she saw your photographs? What did she say?
No, in fact, not only my wife, my entire in-laws side, as everyone used to keep telling me, "What have you done to yourself? You were such a smart guy, such a confident guy. You need to be more active and start losing weight. Think of your family, because once you suffer, your family suffers with you, So that is the important thing, message also. Why should they suffer because of what you're going through? So you need to set an example for yourself, so they learn. And in fact, if someone is facing that from the family, they get motivated seeing you, So it's
and a big happy family all the way, and that's what life is all about.
Right.
In fact, I say, a happy family togetherness brings so much of energy, so much of positive vibes, so much of go-getting levels, which I say, which is amazing. Yeah.
And also, I was wanted to tell you, I started writing now, lately, because as you had mentioned earlier about writing my book. So
Yeah.
I wanted to spread this message, because me also, I'm young. I'm just 38 years old.
38 years old. Trust me,
Yes.
you look like a college student.
Thank you, Jimmy. But so I wanted more people in my generation to know that nothing is impossible. They don't have to get depressed. A lot of people get depressed saying that, oh, you got diabetes, you got obesity, you got various health problems. But I think everything is about determination. How much you can prolong your life doing the right things and following a right channel. I think everything is possible. And
Someone's asked, Siddhant Prasun is asking, name of your book.
So my book is available on Amazon Kindle. It's called Live Life the Healthy Way by Siddhant Digvijay Jaitha, which it gives you insights of my entire journey from the beginning.
Acha, I'm just curious. Do you have a picture of yours when you were 106?
Yeah, I do. But
Can you just put it up? I mean, just put it in front of the camera. I really want to see how you looked like when you were, over 100.
Okay, so just give me a time. I need to surface it. I'll just give me, but I want to show you that picture for sure.
We would love to see it. The world would love to see it, because across right now on the digital domain, of course, people across the city of Joy are listening to you. But on the digital domain, we have people from Chandigarh, Delhi, Mumbai, Canada, everywhere who's watching you right now. I'm sure they would love to see that pic of yours.
Right, sure. And also, if they want to follow a diet and things like that, you can just write Siddhant Digvijay Jaitha on Google, and my entire diet plan and everything will be mentioned there as well. So
Good. I'm sure after this, though you're married, you're going to get a lot of proposals. Trust me.
So I just want to, So I'm trying to open this for you.
Hua ki nahi hua?
Yep.
Okay. Now how do we see it? Okay. You bring the phone close. Okay. Yes. Little bit more closer. थोड़ा ऊपर उठा लेना. I can see the haziness, but I can see your waist size.
Yes.
That is not you, Siddhant. That cannot be you.
So,
Your waist. I mean, I swear on the picture it looks about 48. No, but great. I'm so happy you came on. You spoke your heart out. You shared how you've actually made a change in your life, because there's so much to life. Trust me, there's nothing wrong. It's what people have in mind is wrong. People say, ye nahi karna chahiye, yo nahi karna chahiye, but you've done what you wanted to do. You had the willpower to do it. You were not lazy about it, and you've rocked yourself. I can see the Siddhant 48 to a 26 or whatever. Okay, there's no need to describe your stats, but it's truly amazing. Yeah. But Siddhant, one for the road before you leave, before you go off the digital domain of Friends FM. I want you to give a message to the entire world. What would you like to tell them? Because you've gone through in the last couple of months, 8-9 months, you actually changed to slim and trim and go-getting and more high energy, more confidence, so much in your life.
So my message basically, Jimmy, would be whatever you do, keep a good willpower, be focused, and just follow a nice routine. Everyone says healthy eating is boring, but it doesn't have to be boring. You can substitute elements. You can substitute your ingredients and make still a healthy meal and a delicious meal. And also be regular at your workouts. Start, even if you're working in the bank, you're always mobile, you're going for client meetings, you're doing a lot of things. But try not having too much stress, because stress will not get you anywhere. I know everyone has their monthly targets, everyone has to do everything. I'm also an entrepreneur, so I know how it works. But then once you finish the day, just switch off. It's a new day tomorrow. You start thinking of the new day when the next day arrives. So that is because a lot of people I see, Jimmy, that they bring work at home, the stress at home. That also increases the levels of, sugar. People say if you are very stressful, that also plays a part. So psychology, as I said earlier, plays a very important role in terms of changing your habits. So yeah.
So great. Siddhant, thank you so much for joining us. Really, really appreciate your words, your direction, your story, because it's unbelievable, And I'm sure hearing what you said today, there'll be a lot of people out there who are diabetic, who are trying their level best to get a little bit of more energy, a little bit of more josh. Because I remember Doc told me specifically about you. This guy has actually reversed diabetes without too much of medication and off medication. He told me also, Jimmy, you can do it. And now I know what he was talking about. But thank you so much, Siddhant. Wish you all the success as you go ahead in years, and wish your aircraft business super rocking. One day I'm sure, maybe both of us will fly in one of your corporate jets. We can take a trip and see how it feels. We generally use the normal aircrafts. We don't use the corporate aircrafts. So I'm very curious, and you must be really enjoying yourself. Thank you so much. Wish you all the love and luck, and big regards to family. Keep smiling, keep rocking, Siddhant, and keep partying.
Thank you so much, Ginny. That was so nice. I want to spread this message across to everyone, and through your channel and through Friends 91.5, Friends
91.9.
91.9 Friends FM, Direct Dilse. You all help me spread the message. So even if I can change one soul, I would really feel satisfied. So,
amazing.
So thank you so much again.
God bless you, and thank you so much. And Chiro, thank you so much for joining us live right here on 91.9 Friends FM, on our digital stream across the world, and on the airwaves of the City of Joy. Thanks once again.
Thank you, guys.
Take care.
Again. Bye.
Well, that was a Siddhant, amazing story. And just after this commercial break, guys, today is very, very special because I'm going to have two gentlemen with me who are celebrating companionship. Coming together, families coming together, they coming together, celebrating companionship, and we're going to be going live in a very short while over to Chaitanya Sharma and Abhishek Ray, who actually brought their closeness into reality. As I said, celebrating companionship, that was from July 3rd onwards. Amazing, amazing pair who strongly believes in closeness and love. And trust me, I always say, it's not left or it's not right. It's what you want, it's what within you, and what you feel, and I think that's what's very important. So in a short while, guys, just stay hooked and don't go anywhere.